Imagine losing thousands of dollars, not because you made a bad decision, but because you didn't have enough money to make the right one. Not a mistake, not irresponsibility, just bad math stacked against you. You're driving to work. You're already stressed. Then the check engine light turns on. Your stomach drops, not because of the car, but because of your bank balance. You know the fix might cost a few $100s, but you also know you don't have a few $100s. So you do what millions of people do every day. You ignore it and hope. Weeks later, the problem explodes. A small repair becomes a breakdown. A breakdown becomes missed work. And suddenly, a $300 issue turns into a multi-$1,000 disaster. This isn't unlucky. This is predictable. This is the measurable cost of being broke. When you don't have money, everything costs more. Repairs, food, credit, time. Being broke is not neutral. It's expensive. We're told poverty is about bad habits, too much coffee, too many subscriptions. But that story collapses the moment you look at the math. Think of life like this. You're forced to rent everything when you're poor. You rent your shoes because you can't afford the ones that last. You rent your money through interest. You rent your housing, and renting always costs more than owning. People with money buy things once. People without money buy the same thing over and over again. If you can buy in bulk, life is cheaper. If you can pay up front, you get discounts. If you can wait, you avoid fees. If you can't, you pay more for the same product. That difference is the poverty premium. When you have money, banks reward you. When you don't, they extract fees. An overdraft isn't help. It's a trap. A tiny shortfall turns into a massive penalty. The poorer you are, the higher your effective interest rate becomes. Here's the cruelest part. Being broke doesn't just drain your wallet. It drains your mind. When you're under financial stress, your brain shifts into survival mode. Long-term thinking shuts down. Everything becomes about right now. This is why bad financial decisions cluster together. It's not stupidity. It's cognitive overload. A reliable car is cheap over time if you can afford it up front. A bad car is expensive forever. Renting is the same story. You pay more every month for something you'll never own. Ownership lowers costs, but requires capital you don't have. When you don't have money, life takes longer. Laundromats, buses, long lines, extra steps. Poverty doesn't just take your money, it steals your time. And time is future income. The first goal isn't wealth. It's stopping the penalties. If you're paying 20% interest, that's your real enemy. If things keep breaking, that's your enemy. Fix the leaks before chasing growth. That first emergency fund isn't boring. It's a shield. It turns disasters into inconveniences. It turns fees into choices. It turns fear into control. You're not bad with money. You've been paying a penalty for not having it. Once you see the math, you stop blaming yourself, and you start breaking the system, one smart purchase at a time. If this video changed how you see your finances, hit the like button. It helps this message reach people who need it. Share this with someone who's stuck paying the poverty premium. And subscribe, because we're going to keep exposing the financial traps no one warns you about.